Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the most recent weekly update by our friends over at Bungie and give you the lowdown on what you need to know. In case you're new to this, Bungie drop their weekly updates every Friday and they usually detail upcoming events, changes or patches that have gone in and any other interesting information you guys need to know. The big thing in this week's update is the return of the Iron Banner, and how next time you set foot in the Crucible under said Iron Banner, it won't be like it was last time. Yes, that's right, Bungie heard our cries and have taken it upon themselves to make the Iron Banner that we originally wanted. Let me just recap. For those of you that missed it last time, the Iron Banner is, or was supposed to be, unrestricted multiplayer. Unlike the normal Crucible, where weapons and gear are balanced, the Iron Banner is supposed to put all of that aside. Weapons and gear matter. Only last time, people complained that what they were previously promised wasn't actually what they were playing. The Iron Banner felt no different to regular Crucible, and level 30s weren't the juggernauts they first thought they would be. As such, people were pretty disgruntled, and if you're anything like me, then you just return to the regular Crucible. But all of that is about to change. This week, lead designer at Bungie, Tyson Green, detailed what changes you can expect to see in place in the Iron Banner next time round. First up, power matters. This time round, Bungie are making an effort to really draw a line between those high level players and those that still have a little bit more work to do. The exact stat balancing will come in a later article and I'll report back with information on that as and when we have it, but in the meantime, the thing you need to note is that next time, if you want to enter the Iron Banner, you will either need to be level 20 or you will need a level 20 to take you in by being your fire team leader. The idea here is that if someone sub-level 20 wants to attempt the banner, they can, but it will be harder for them this time round. The aim here isn't to isolate the lower levels, but in the same way that someone sub-level 20 shouldn't or couldn't really go and attempt the raid, this should still extend to the Iron Banner. The Iron Banner is clearly for the higher level players, and the Crucible is for everyone else. Now, moving on to rage quitting. Last time, a lot of people found the banner was a little frustrating, and as such they had a habit of quitting if things weren't going their way, but this time there's a reason for you to stay. If you are playing an Iron Banner match and you lose, you'll get a Medallion of Iron. This signifies that you stuck around till the end, even if your team lost. However, there's more. That's not just a pretty coin. When you then play your next match, if you win, that medallion will be converted into Iron Banner reputation. So effectively, by sticking it out, irrespective of your wins or losses, you're earning potential reputation. Then moving on to armor, the Iron Banner was a little bit of a disappointment last time. If like me, you're level 30, or even if you're working your way up to level 30, the Iron Banner offered no more incentive than the likes of the New Monarchy, Dead Orbit or FWC. A full set of Iron Banner gear would still only land you a level 29 light level. Well, that's about to change, sort of. Now, the reward armor will be bumped up to level 30, however it will still only be available in 2 slots. So while you still won't be able to attain level 30 solely from the Iron Banner, what you can now do is have a mishmash of armor that allows you to hit level 30 without having to grind the raid and find a team until you can complete a full set. Now, you can have 2 pieces of Iron Banner gear, an exotic, and a piece of raid gear and you'll be level 30. Not bad. That also means for the level 30s out there, if you don't want to look like everyone else that's completed the raid, then you do have an option to sort of grab some Iron Banner gear and then use it as an optional side grade. Players also complained last time that the bounties were a little too harsh at times, especially the ones that, on day 1, expected you to get kills whilst equipping shaders, emblems and capes, something that very few players had on day 1. So Bungie have said they're also going to be toned down a little bit to make them a little bit more attainable at all levels. Something else that's going to be added this time around is the notion of reforging. Last time, there was a weapon you could get as a reward, Timo's Lash, a hand cannon, which was able to re-roll its upgrades each time it dropped. In other words, 2 players holding the same legendary weapon may have 2 completely different upgrades for it. This time, reforging is being introduced to allow players to harness this. Lord Saladin will now offer players the option to reforge any Iron Banner weapon, even those from the last event. When re-rolling upgrades, you will lose any progress made towards that weapon's upgrade tree, but it will enable you to get a potentially different set of upgrades. This service will cost motes a light, so save them up if you've got a weapon with an upgrade you don't like. In addition to reforging, the Iron Banner is also going to introduce the feature known as Tempered. Some players last time complained that trying to take part in a week-long event when they had work during the week effectively left them with 2 days to do what others had an entire week to do. So this notion of tempering will aim to balance that out. If you've ever played an MMO like World of Warcraft, you'll be familiar with the concept of rest experience. Rest XP is basically a multiplier or a boost for your XP that builds up the longer you are off the game. So if you haven't played a game for a week, the next time you gain XP, for a set period of time, you'll gain it at an increased rate. Well, that is coming to the Iron Banner. Effectively, how it'll work is like so. If you play every day, all week, you'll earn Iron Banner rep and XP at the usual rate. Nothing new there. But if you work all week long, then log on at the weekend, the rep and XP you gain from the Iron Banner will be greater than that of those who have played all day, every day, in turn allowing you to catch up and not miss out on the items and weapons Lord Saladin sells. And lastly, Reputation Reset. Don't worry, you're not going to lose the rep you gained last time, at least not yet. The goal of the Iron Banner is to bring everyone together in PvP for a week and have everyone work towards a common goal. But for those of you that maxed it out last time, there's little incentive to return. So this time round, the rep cap will be increased to level 5. So those of you that maxed it out last time will have something to work towards, and those of you that are starting out this time, well, you just have a little bit further to go. This is only temporary, however. In future Iron Banners, the reputation system will be replaced with an event standing model, where ranks will reset each time. Bungie did say they've got a little bit of work to do on this one though, so you won't have to worry about that just yet. And there you have it. That's everything you need to know about the Iron Banner from the most recent weekly update. If you want to read the whole thing, I'll leave a link to it in the description box down below. As of yet, we don't quite have a date for it, but they have promised that in the follow-up article, they'll detail all the stat balances and all the different changes like that. So I imagine when they drop that article, they will also drop a date for the return of the Iron Banner. As and when I know that, I will be sure to let you know. But in the meantime, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, show your support, does really help me out. And obviously don't forget to subscribe for daily gaming videos. Drop a comment down below and let me know what you think of these changes. Are you looking forward to this, and are you now going to make a return to the Iron Banner? And as always, thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.